Voters have told us they feel the stakes couldn't be higher, and they're becoming increasingly aware of how their choices will shape the future of reproductive health care in this country. Contemplating her choice, 28-year-old Taylor DeVille, who grew up Catholic, is unapologetic.
I am so grateful that I had my abortion. I'm happier than I've ever been. And that's because of the choice I made in 2017.
The Baltimore resident points to the disproportionate impact of abortion restrictions on marginalized groups, especially low-income women.
I was making $20,000 a year when I got pregnant. I had 2 jobs. I had just graduated college. There was no way I was going to be able to support a child.
You know, my grandma was a very young mother, my mom was a very young mother, and none of them got to finish college because of it.
Unlike her mother and grandmother, Jakia Johnson completed college as a young mother. Johnson is encouraging people to vote yes on Maryland's ballot measure.
So a yes vote means that you support amending the Declaration of Rights in the Maryland Constitution.
A constitutional amendment to protect abortion rights, which are already legal here, but would cement the freedoms in the state.
Do you believe in punishment for abortion? There has to be some form of punishment.
In the wake of the 2022 decision in Texas to overturn Roe v. Wade, the case which legalized abortion nationwide, advocates have pointed to a maternal mortality crisis in the U.S. with cases of delayed emergency medical care, like a 28-year-old mother who died from sepsis in Texas due to extreme abortion policies.
A lot of these stories are being used and manipulated.
Pro-life advocate Christine Flowers believes doctors in states like Texas with heavier restrictions on abortions need to be held accountable.
A lot of the people who have been harmed in Texas and in some of the other states, they suffered medical malpractice. They were not suffering because of an abortion ban, because there are no bans when it comes to saving the life of a mother.
Beulah Osweke's organization is focusing on addressing voter apathy.
Oftentimes a lot of energy and resources. What do you care about? What do you want? When elections roll around and then people disappear.
Back in Baltimore for DeVille, a former journalist turned city investigator.
It meant a chance to pursue a career I love.
Who received a flood of supportive letters after she published an essay about her abortion.
As long as women are denied the rights to our own bodies, none of us should stop talking about this.
She says the response emphasized how her story is more common than many think, and why this issue and women voters could be what determined this election. Now, most people that we have talked to are steering clear of making any kind of prediction about which way they think this will go. But one thing is for sure, the women who've come forward to share their personal stories about the restrictions on reproductive rights have become a political force. Donna?
Neetu Garcha in Baltimore, Maryland, thanks.